Krista with Learn Knitting Now, and today I'm going to share with you how to increase a certain number of stitches across a row evenly. How vague is that? So what I mean is I am doing a sweater here. I have finished the neck ribbing, and the next instruction in my pattern is to increase 18 stitches evenly across the row. Now some patterns will tell you, for example, knit 8, make 1 increase, knit, make 1 increase across the row. Other patterns, however, like the one I'm following, just simply says increase 18 stitches evenly across the row. And so it's going to be up to you to figure out how many stitches do you need to knit before you do an increase around the row. So in my case, there are 76 stitches already on the needle. I need to increase 18 evenly. And so it is going to take some math. I've already done the math because I'm using my phone to record, and it is also my calculator. So I have 76 stitches. I need to divide that by the 18 stitches I'm increasing. That gives me 4.22. A very nice, not whole number. But what that is telling me is every 4th stitch I'm going to increase. Next, you're going to need to decide what kind of increases you want to do. Are you going to do a knit front back increase, in which case it's going to take up one of these stitches? Or are you going to do, for example, a make 1 right, which would mean after this many stitches, you are going to make 1 because it doesn't use one of the stitches. So here in my case, I'm going to do a knit front back. I just prefer that, and it's going to work well for my sweater. So that means every 4th stitch I'm going to do a knit front back. So that means I'm going to knit 3, knit front back in the next stitch, knit 3, knit front back. Now, because of my not whole number here, can you see that whole thing? My not whole number I have here, I'm not going to do that on every 4th stitch, or I'm going to end up increasing too many stitches. So we need to do a little bit more math. I know, hang with me. I'm gonna round. How many 0.2 does it take to get to 1 whole? The answer, math nerds, is 5. So every 5th increase of every 5th increase of knit 4, I am going to skip that one, or I'm going to have too many stitches that I have increased. So I'm going to go ahead and increase every 4th one, except on every 5th set of 4, I'm going to skip, and we are going to see how many stitches I have increased for my things. So I'm going to speed up the video here a little bit. Okay, I finished my row. Because every 5th row I did not increase, I know that I have 4, 8, 12, 16 stitches that I have increased, so I'm 2 short. I'm going to make up for that on the next round and do 2 more. I'm off because of this 2 that I ignored over here, because we didn't come up to a nice even number. So I am going to be a little bit off. With a sweater, if you are off by just a couple like that and you're making up for it on the next round, it's not going to make that much difference. If you're doing something that has a pattern stitch, that is really important that you have the exact number right away. What I would do is take out a few of these and just kind of put them on the end over here. Otherwise, because I'm just going to the very next row, it's not going to make that much difference if I put one, say, like right over here and one over on the side over here. You're going to find, if you watch very many of my videos, that I'm very much a fan of figuring out on the fly and just kind of making things work. But this is the basics of how you would figure out how to increase evenly across a row.